Hello! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie.the.cosmic.sailor and I help guide those on a journey of self-discovery. So today we are going to be looking into your May predictions. We're going to look at the overall energy that you're in the month of May and what you will encounter in the month of May, and then we're going to end with some advice and guidance to send you on your way. So we have 3 groups to choose from today. You'll be picking the group based off of the object. So group number 1 is going to be the Howlite polar bear pendant. Group number 2 is the fishbone claw clip. And group number 3 is the troll doll with the red hair. So take your time, take a couple of deep breaths, meditate on the piles. Whichever group you feel drawn to the most, that's most likely your reading. If you feel drawn to more than one group, that's totally okay. That just means there's more than one message for you here today. I will have the timestamps linked in the description box below. That way you can click straight to your pile. And I will see you in your group. Bye. Hello. If you chose pile number 1 with the Howlite polar bear pendant, this is your reading. So the polar bear resonates and connects with the dream world and almost this message of lucid dreaming, awakening into the dream. And something else that's also coming through is realizing that we are the universe dreaming itself is something that's coming through. You could be having really vivid dreams in the month of May, or your dreams could be really significant as to what's going on in your life. I'm also hearing prophetic dreams or dreams that inspire you to take action in some sort of direction or in a certain way in your life. The polar bear is this symbol of like reawakening into the dream. So I feel like you could also be reclaiming your power in life and realizing that your thoughts create your reality, your beliefs, your thoughts create your beliefs create your reality. Let's go ahead and look at your oracle cards. So we have the dragonfly and the snake, and your spirit guides are saying yes. Yes, I feel like this could be a very powerful month for you if you chose pile number 1. This to me is saying it's almost like you're realizing the illusion of your fear is something that's coming through. If you've been struggling with intrusive thoughts, if you've been struggling with self-limiting beliefs, I feel like you will become more aware than ever in the month of May how these beliefs are playing out in your reality, and how simply shifting your awareness and changing the way you see these thoughts, I feel like will have a really significant impact on the way you see your reality. And the snake is all about awakening as well. So you could be at a very significant point in your awakening journey. You could also, with this image of the snake eating its own tail, I feel like in the month of May you could feel very connected to maybe a person, or to your purpose, or to your passion, or just in general to the world around you. And the dragonfly is all about the illusion of the mind. And your spirit guides are saying your mind is like Maya, and Maya is the illusion. So I feel like you may really be taking a step back from your thoughts and not letting your thoughts control your reality in the month of May. And that's why I feel you're at this very pivotal point in being able to shift your reality and shift not only the way you see the world, but the way you manifest is what I'm hearing as well. Let's see what else we have. So we have the pineapple dragon with hospitality. And I'm also seeing this butterfly here. So you are definitely at this really pivotal point. I feel like you could be going through some sort of transformation in the month of May as well. Let's see what else we have. We have Taurus, I have, with the number 14, which reduces to the number 5. And 5 is all about change, transformation. I'm also hearing your spirit guides are saying you may experience something new, something different in the month of May. I feel like your experiences are very highlighted in the month of May with this number 5 here. The things you do, the things you taste, the things you see, the things you hear, I feel like could almost, it's like they're saying reawaken some sort of passion in you. But also I feel like it's like you're receiving some sort of epiphany or some sort of realization about life. And it's interesting because we are in Taurus season right now. So Taurus, this month could be very significant for you. Let's see what else we have. We have Goddess. I love this because to me this is saying, I'll read this in a minute, but it's saying that you are realizing that you are the creator of your life in the month of May. You are the goddess. You are the one who manifests. You are the universe dreaming itself. That's something that I was feeling just connecting with your group's energy. But this has the light attribute, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Shadow attribute, exploitation of the female nature and form. And, ooh, I love this for you guys because with the Taurus and Goddess here, I feel like you are in this very high vibrational energy, and I feel like you're very magnetized in the month of May. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are attracted to your energy, a lot of people who see you as very beautiful, see you as very sensual, and I feel like you're giving this like goddess energy where I feel like a lot of people may be attracted to you. Also hearing you may have a lot of secret admirers in the month of May, but I feel like it's because you're in this energy of claiming your power. And with hospitality here, I feel like you could have a lot of guests over to your house in the month of May, or a lot of people wanting to hang out with you and be around you and be in your energy. You have this I'm just seeing the Hierophant card in tarot, this like magical, mystical, connected to higher wisdom, connected to spirit energy around you. And I feel like it's like your spirit guides are showing me the image of a fairy. And so I feel like you are almost portraying this fairy type energy in the month of May, where you have this very childlike, lighthearted, playful, almost mischievous energy as well is something that's coming through. But you're very connected to source. And your spirit guides are saying, trust your intuition, trust your instincts. Whatever you feel like doing, do it in the month of May, because it will lead you down a certain path. It will lead you to a certain experience. That's what that message was that was coming through. It's like, if you feel like taking a different route on the way home, take a different route, because it's going to show you something else that maybe you are meant to experience. And I'm seeing a butterfly fly outside of my window. And I'm also hearing your spirit guides are saying, believing is seeing. Believing is seeing. And I'm just seeing a bunch of fairies around you in the month of May. I feel like you could be very connected to the fae. This could be my fairy pile. Or I feel like you're opening up your energy to connecting to other realms is what your spirit guides are saying. But with that message of believing is seeing, I feel like in the month of May you could really be changing your beliefs, not only around how you see other things, but also I'm seeing how you see yourself internally. I'm seeing somebody looking in the mirror and smiling at themselves. I feel like this could be very powerful for you in the month of May. Also maybe repeating affirmations to yourself in the mirror, or reaffirming more positive things in your life. I am worthy. I am good enough. I deserve the love that's coming my way. I deserve to receive the blessings. And your spirit guides are also saying lucky girl syndrome. and I just saw 8:08 on the clock timer. I feel like you're in this energy of abundance. I'm seeing the Empress here as well, so I feel like people could be wanting to give you things in the month of May as well. But you're just in this very beautiful, benefic energy. Benefic. I've never heard that word before. Benevolent, benefic. That's what your spirit guides are saying. It's like you're giving this like abundance. I attract wealth. I attract money into my life. And it's because you could be at a point where you're changing your beliefs. You're changing your identity is something that's also coming through. How you perceive yourself is having a shape on how other people perceive you as well. It's like you are now reaffirming that you are this goddess, and so other people are seeing you as this goddess. They're seeing you as attractive. They're seeing you as magnetizing is something that's coming through as well. And I'm also seeing this very like whimsical energy. I feel like you could be in this very like whimsical type energy. And I'm seeing somebody, it's interesting with these dragonfly wings, I'm seeing somebody's aura have the image of these dragonfly wings in it in the month of May. And to me, this is saying that you're going to be in this very whimsical, open-hearted, almost like floating around type energy. This is a really good month for you, pile number 1. I love this energy. We're going to go ahead and look at your tarot cards and see what you will encounter in the month of May. For some reason, I'm also getting this message. If you've been feeling like getting a tattoo in the month of May, I feel like this is a very good time for you. Or I feel like the opportunity will open for you to get a new tattoo in the month of May. That's really interesting that that's coming through, especially if you've been thinking about getting a sacred geometry tattoo or some sort of flower. That's something that's coming through. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 1 encounter in the month of May? I feel like your voice is also something that's highlighted. You could be opening up your throat chakra or discovering a new way of speaking. That's something that's also coming through. But I feel like your voice is very attractive in the month of May, and the things that you say, people want to hear and people want to listen. It's almost like I'm just seeing like this fishing line and like somebody reeling it in. I feel like you're like giving people this like reeling feeling where they want to know what you have to say. They're like hanging on to every word. It's something that's coming through. And I just saw another butterfly outside of my window. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 1 encounter in the month of May? Like this card almost wanted to come out but didn't. We have the 5 of Spears, so this is the 5 of Wands. Let me show you. 5 of Wands. We had the Devil that flipped out in reverse. Really interesting because you have this like this lighthearted, positive, reawakening energy around you. And then you had the Devil come out in reverse. I feel like you are breaking some sort of chain. I'm hearing in your life some sort of thought is something that's specifically coming through. I feel like this has to do with your thoughts or your feelings. You may have been in a sort of cycle where you were overthinking, overanalyzing, some sort of self-limiting belief. I'm hearing insecurities and doubts as well. And I feel like you're breaking the chains. It's almost like I'm seeing a bird that's sitting in a cage with the door open. And it's like in the month of May, you are realizing that you have held the key this whole time, that the door has always been open, and that you could have freed yourself at any moment is something that's coming through. I feel like in the month of May, you may have some sort of feeling that maybe like some insecurity or some doubt or something that comes up, but because you are becoming aware of it, I feel like you are going to be able to shift it. And I'm hearing the, I think it's The Little Engine That Could. There may be a significant message in that book for you, but he says, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. And so it's like in the month of May, you may have a thought, an old thought. I'm hearing something maybe that was reprogrammed in your childhood is something that's coming through. We did have the Six of Cups come out. So this could have been something that maybe somebody told you, a parental figure told you, or something that parental figures told themselves and you witnessed it and you thought, this is how people act, this is how people behave. I feel like it was something that was self-limiting, something that maybe kept these people in a box, or kept these people, or maybe kept you in a box. I feel like you're breaking that in the month of May, but it's like, because you are becoming aware, you are going to be able to change it. And we have the Eight of Coins. This is the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're working hard on something in the month of May, and I do feel like this has to do with your identity, but I feel like your identity is also relating to your spiritual development, because we have the Snake and the Taurus card here. And you know, Taurus is a very grounding energy. It's an earth energy, but it also relates to the spiritual world, to the spiritual realm. You know, Taurians are seen as very spiritual, and that's why it's represented as the Hierophant card in tarot. And so it's like your physical, and I'm seeing as above, so below. It's like because you are changing these limiting beliefs and you're doing the work internally, you're seeing that reflected in your outer world. Six of Cups. And it's interesting, in this particular deck, this is the Game of Thrones tarot. We see these two people who are actually siblings in the show. I feel like you could maybe be reconnecting with a sibling, or something that a sibling says or does could inspire a certain action in you, or inspire a certain epiphany. Something that's coming through. Really interesting. I want to get a clarifier for the Five of Wands. Actually, you know, your spirit guides are showing me that this Five of Wands is actually aspects of yourself. These are all aspects of yourself. I feel like you could have been at a period of internal conflict is something that's coming through. I feel like you are doing a lot of inner work in the month of May, and I feel like you're realizing these self-limiting beliefs. It's like I'm seeing somebody, you know, constantly putting themselves down is something that I'm seeing as well. I feel like you're in the month of May, you're going to stop putting yourself down, and you're actually going to go after what it is you want, whether that's a specific relationship, whether that's a passion. I'm seeing this could have something to do with your identity as well, and I feel like you're no longer letting these self-limiting beliefs control your reality. You're becoming very aware of your thoughts in the month of May. Very aware. And your spirit guides are calling me to mention to you that from the ages 0 to 7 could have been a very significant point in your life. You could have experienced a lot of trauma or a lot of chaos, a lot of upheaval at these times in your life. And from the ages 0 to 7 is when our subconscious mind is programmed, what your spirit guides are saying. And so from that point on, you could have been set on a certain path, on a certain trajectory. And your thoughts were programmed from that point in time. So when you change your thoughts, you change your beliefs. And when you change your beliefs, you change your reality. And I do feel like this has to do with how you see yourself. Really interesting. Okay. We're going to get one more card. Spirit Guides of Love and Light. What will pile number 1 encounter in the month of May? It's interesting, your spirit guides are saying April showers bring May flowers. So I feel like you could have been in some sort of turbulence. I'm hearing specifically inner conflict, something that was going on within your mind in the month of April. This rainstorm, this thunderstorm, not being able to see the light. I feel like it's almost like the light is finally breaking through the clouds, the fog in the month of May. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 1 encounter in the month of May? Okay. So we have 2 of Cups and we have 5 of Cups. In the month of May. So with the 2 of Cups coming out with the 5 of Cups, I feel like there could be a specific relationship, friendship, partnership, familial relationship that is almost ending in the month of May. I feel like this is a blessing in disguise. This could feel like a blessing in disguise, or you could recognize that all good things happen to me. I feel like that's almost a mantra for you in the month of May. All good things happen to me. Only good things happen to me. And it's like this person that's in your life that's leaving, I feel like they could have maybe been more negative, more pessimistic, and not very helpful on your path, on your journey, is something that your spirit guides are saying. I'm going to get a clarifier. Please get a clarifier for the 5 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So we have the 2 of Spears. This is the 2 of Wands. Really interesting. That's kind of what I was feeling with this 2 of Wands. This is saying there are bigger and better things out there for you. There's a better relationship, and I just heard the ding for confirmation. There's a better relationship. There's a better career passion. There's a better job. There's a better something that you are working on changing in the month of May. This could also have to do with your identity. There's a better way of seeing yourself, a self that is more happy, a self that is more joyful. I'm also hearing specifically, you could have something in your familial line where maybe a lot of people in your familial line struggle with self-limiting beliefs, struggle with insecurity, struggle with doubt. And it's like, I feel like you're changing your identity and you're realizing the power that your identity holds over how you experience life and over your perspective. And your spirit guides are saying bigger and better things. It's like, if you're trying to manifest something and it doesn't come in, your spirit guides are saying there is something better. Something that's coming through. Really interesting. I feel like 555, 222 could be very significant for you if you see those numbers. I feel like it could be confirmation that you're on the right path. And your spirit guides are saying it is work. It is something that you're going to have to work on and continually show up for yourself. But doing the work is almost rewarding in and of itself. And I do feel like this has to do with the way you see yourself. I feel like you're going to be seeing yourself as this goddess, this beautiful energy, this unique person in the month of May. I love this for you, pile number 1. I feel like you could encounter some challenge, you could encounter maybe a little bit of blocks, but I feel like it's almost, I just see you going with like a sword and like cutting down all the barriers in your way. In the month of May, you're almost in this unstoppable energy. And I'm hearing that song, I'm Unstoppable by Sia. So I feel like that could be a significant song for you as well. We're going to go ahead and end, and I'm seeing that butterfly outside my window again. A lot of change, a lot of transformation in the month of May for you, but it's a beautiful journey that you're going on. And we're going to pull an advice and guidance card for you from this spirit animal deck, and we're going to read it out of the book. Spirit guides of love and light, can we please get some advice and guidance for pile number 1 for the month of May? Oh, wow. And look, we have number 14 again. 14 could also be a very significant number for you. Could be seeing 1414, also 555, because we have 5555. Very significant. And the chameleon spirit, act as if. I feel like this could be a very powerful mantra for you in the month of May. And I'm also, your spirit guides are encouraging you. There's a TED Talk on YouTube. I would just look up Act As If TED Talk. Your spirit guides really want you to watch this video. I'm going to go ahead and read this out of the book. So, I love this already. It says, Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself, it's about learning how to dance with others. Beautiful. But that's all I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like, please comment down below, and please do subscribe to my channel. It does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye. Hello. If you chose the fish claw clip, this is your reading. We're going to look at the overall energy for your month of May, what you will encounter, and your advice and guidance. So the first thing that I was feeling, if you chose the fishbone, I feel like you're being encouraged to slow down and really prioritize what means the most to you, is something that's coming through as well. I feel like you could become very tired in the month of May, and I get this feeling that you could be being encouraged to shift your focus and shift your perspective toward what matters most to you, is something that's coming through. We're going to go ahead and look at your cards. So you guys have the Earthworm, I feel like you could see earthworms as a synchronicity and as confirmation that you are on the right path in the month of May. That's something that's specifically coming through. But the earthworm is all about being shy, not wanting to put yourself out there, being afraid of being seen, is something that's coming through. Let's go ahead and see what else you have. So we have the Victim. Light attribute prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. Shadow attribute, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity. Inability to maintain personal boundaries. I feel like your boundaries are being really highlighted for you in the month of May. And I'm seeing this person dipping their toes in the water with this like really strong aura around them. I feel like water could be very healing for you. It can also be very calming and very grounding for you in the month of May. And it's interesting with these two cards coming out, I feel like you I'm not seeing anybody victimizing you or saying, you know, or being mean to you or anything. I feel like in the month of May, you could have this tendency to maybe bully yourself out of things, bully yourself out of connections, out of connecting with people. And I feel like you could maybe tend toward isolation in the month of May. But with this card coming out, I believe the advice for this card is to connect with people. Let me look at it in the book really quick because I want to see what it says. Yeah, so it says to bring this energy into balance, speak up or risk embarrassment. When out of balance, self-conscious or apprehensive. When in balance, earnest, intelligent, and valuable. So with this message of speak up, risk embarrassment, I feel like in the month of May, your thoughts may tend toward the negative, and you may tend to think, I shouldn't say these things, or I'm going to embarrass myself if I do this. But your spirit guides are actually encouraging you to do the exact opposite of that and speak up whenever you feel like speaking up, even if it's not well received. In speaking up, it's almost like you're claiming your power. And I'm seeing that scene from The Little Mermaid when, I think this happens in The Little Mermaid, I'm not sure, but they're at the wedding scene and Ariel still can't speak. And Ursula is now in human form and she's holding Ariel's voice like on a necklace on her neck. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a scene where Ariel pulls the necklace off and like breaks it and she's able to get her voice back. I'm seeing that for you in the month of May, where it's like your spirit guides are really encouraging you to take a step, take a physical step, take a physical action towards something that you want, towards something that you desire, whether that's speaking about it or whether that's actually going out and doing it, whether or not you feel fear. And your spirit guides are saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. I just saw 432 on the clock timer, so that could be significant for you. Peanut Butter Dragon Companion. Ooh, really interesting. I feel like there could be people around you who want to connect with you, who want to know more about your life, who want to understand you, who want to be your friend. But I feel like you may be blocking yourself is what your spirit guides are saying, and you may be feeling fear and giving into the fear, or letting the fear resonate too long in your body to where you begin to identify with it is something that your spirit guides are saying. But I feel like there will be people around you who want to connect with you, who want to get to know you, and who want to hear what's ailing you or what's causing you problems. I feel like comedy could also be very helpful for you. Your spirit guides were just making me laugh, even though I was talking about like something very serious. And I feel like laughter could be very healing for you. Maybe watching comedy skits, watching funny shows. I'm seeing specifically SpongeBob. So maybe you really enjoy that show and it makes you laugh. Really getting in this energy of lightheartedness, I feel like will allow you to shift out of this victim mentality. And then we have the fire element, desire. See, so I feel like in the month of May, you will have certain things that you want to do or things that you want to go after, but you could be letting your self-limiting beliefs stop you. And your spirit guides really want you to shift out of this, shift toward people who are like-minded. And don't be afraid to speak up, because your spirit guides are saying the people who are meant to hear the things that you have to say will listen. And if you're in an environment where you continually speak and you're spoken over or nobody's listening, that's a sign from your spirit guides and from the universe that those people aren't your people, is something that's coming through. Your spirit guides really want you to follow your desire, follow your passion. And they're saying act on your passion as well. So if there's something that you want to do or something that you feel like doing, don't talk yourself out of it in the month of May, because I feel like you could have that tendency where you may beat yourself up or be hard on yourself and not want to do something because your own inner thoughts or your own inner demons are telling you it's not going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it, pile number 2. And it's interesting because Your spirit guides were saying you're not going to get eaten alive. So that could be something that you say to yourself, maybe like, I'm going to get eaten alive, or something like that, or they're going to eat me alive. I feel like your spirit guides are saying that's not going to happen. Your fears aren't going to happen in the month of April, so release them and let them go. Really interesting. I'm going to go ahead and draw your tarot cards to see what you will encounter. I'm going to shuffle this deck really quick. We have a lot of like orangey energy here. I feel like connecting with your sacral chakra, connecting with your sensuality, maybe even really just like moving your hips in a circular motion, unlocking that creative energy, that creative power, that creative potential within would be very healing for you in the month of May. And reclaiming your power is something that I feel like could be a theme for you. Let's see. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 2 encounter in the month of May? And your spirit guides are actually saying your future is not set in stone. Your future is based off of your present, based off of the decisions that you make in the now. And your perspective of the now shapes your reality of the future. We have the Ten of Cups flip out. Really interesting because I feel like you will have happiness, emotional fulfillment, even maybe somebody in your life, a relationship, a friendship, somebody who is very close to you, be around you a lot in the month of May. But you could be stuck in your head and not really opening your eyes to what's actually around you. Your spirit guides really want you to open your eyes, open your arms to love is what they're saying. Spirit guides of love and light, what will pile number 2 encounter in the month of May? And I'm also feeling like, I feel like singing or opening your throat chakra would be very helpful for you. Even just like singing the things that you're doing or the things that you desire about. It doesn't even have to be a song that's actually like written and made. Make up your own songs and sing the things that make you happy is what your spirit guides are saying. Or maybe changing the lyrics of certain songs that you know to make them happy and to fit into your life would be very helpful for you in shifting these self-limiting beliefs. And maybe singing affirmations, or just really practicing opening your throat chakra. You don't even really have to sing anything, you know, you could just go hum, or just make noises with your throat. Because this message of speak up is here for you, I feel like you may tend to want to say something and not go to say it in the month of May. And so your spirit guides are really encouraging you to open your throat chakra and speak. And they're saying, speak now or forever hold your peace. Spirit guides of love and light, what will pile number 2 encounter in the month of May? Okay. So we actually had the 8 of coins come out in the same exact position in pile number 1. So if you felt drawn to pile number 1, I encourage you to watch it. And it's interesting because I'm almost getting a little bit of a different message. With this 8 of coins here, I'm seeing that scene in Snow White where they're like going to work, the 7 dwarfs are going to work and they're singing that song, whistle while you work. Boop, 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 boop. I feel like getting in this lighthearted energy, this energy of play and fun, even when you are working, would be very helpful for you. We have the Devil. This card actually came out for pile number 1 as well. So this could be a theme among the collective of releasing self-limiting beliefs, releasing self-limiting doubts. And this message came in pile number 1 as well, where I was seeing the little engine that could, and he says, I think I can, I think I can. And I just saw 1222 on the clock timer, so that could be significant. But this is what your spirit guides want you to do. They want you to release limiting beliefs because they have no power over you unless you give them power, is what your spirit guides are saying. And then we have the Three of Cups. I love this. See, I feel like in the month of May, you may be invited out to a party, out to a gathering, but you may turn this event down. Your spirit guides are saying, don't turn it down. If you want to go, go. The only person that's stopping you is yourself. I feel like there will be a lot of fun around you, a lot of people laughing, a lot of people celebrating, a lot of joy. And your spirit guides want you to say, I am stronger than my limiting beliefs. I am stronger than the demons that are trying to hold me down. These self-limiting beliefs, because we have the victim here. I feel like you will have a lot of fun, a lot of lightheartedness, a lot of love, a lot of joy around you in the month of May. And your spirit guides, they're saying this is very important because you are at a time in your life when you're being encouraged to let go of this victim mentality and claim your power. You have the power, is what your spirit guides are saying. We'll get a couple more cards. I just keep being drawn back to these two cards, the Eight of Coins and the Devil. Your spirit guides are saying it won't be a one and done thing. You will have to continually work at this, because I feel like this could be something that's very deeply ingrained in you, maybe even in your genetic line, in your lineage. And you have to continue to show up for yourself. And it's like, your spirit guides are saying when the work needs to be done, the self-limiting belief will come up. So you could encounter a certain trigger or a certain event that triggers this emotion of feeling like you're not good enough. And at these moments in time, this is very important for you to realize, I am enough. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of laughter. I do deserve to be happy. It's like when you realize, or when you hear that thought in your head that says, oh, I shouldn't go, I'm not gonna fit in. That's the moment that it's very important for you to recognize and become aware and say, no. And it's almost like in the month of May, you're being encouraged to stand up to your own shadow. Spirit guides of love and light, can we please see, what will pile number 2 encounter in the month of May? I'm also I feel like your spirit guides could give you certain signs or show you something that's reoccurring. They're encouraging you to follow the rabbit down the rabbit hole, is something that they're saying. So for example, I actually haven't used this Game of Thrones deck in a while, but I did a tarot card reading for myself this morning, and the message was coming up about, I can't even remember, it was something related to the Game of Thrones, how there's like this challenge or this like need to win in the Game of Thrones, this like fight for the battle. And I was thinking, oh, Game of Thrones, I've seen Game of Thrones, I really enjoy the show, and I thought about that, and I thought, maybe I should use my Game of Thrones deck, but it kind of passed. And then I was doing my yoga today, and in the video she had mentioned, Khaleesi, mother of dragons, and I thought, how weird, how coincidental that I would hear the word Game of Thrones twice in one day. And that's because I was meant to use this tarot deck. It's because I was meant to follow the rabbit down the rabbit hole. And I feel like something like that could happen for you in the month of May, where maybe you see or hear, Finding Nemo quotes a bunch, and then you're being encouraged to go watch the movie and listen and learn the messages in that movie. And I'm seeing a little finch on my fence outside. The letter F could be significant for you, but I feel like your spirit guides really want you to follow the white rabbit. Let's see. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 2 encounter in the month of May? So we have the Nine of Cups. Wow. This is a wish fulfillment. This is a dream come true. This is getting your manifestation. I'm seeing emotional fulfillment as well. And that's, you have the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the 3 of Cups. These are all the like really positive cards in the suit of the Cups. And so I feel like you will encounter all of these positive signs. And I feel like you could encounter earth angels coming along in your path or crossing your path in the month of May, trying to get you to see the light. To see the light. And I'm hearing that song. And at last I see the light. I think that's from Tangled. And it's like the sky is new, or something like that. When she finally gets to go see the twinkling lights, see the lights. Very interesting, because it's like, I feel like you're being encouraged to step out of your comfort zone as well in the month of May. We have Temperance on the back of the deck. I feel like you're being encouraged to step out of your comfort zone and do something different. Because now I'm thinking about that movie Tangled, you know, her stepmom tells her, no, you can't leave this tower, you can't do this. And when she leaves, she has these like limiting beliefs, you know, maybe I should go back, my mom's gonna hate me. But then she has this feeling of such joy, of such fun, you know, and I feel like your spirit guides are being encouraging you to chase that feeling of joy, chase that feeling of fun in the month of May. And it's interesting because when she goes to the town and when she sees the twinkling lights, when she sees the lights, she discovers that she is the lost princess. And so it's like your spirit guides are saying keep moving forward, because you may realize something, you may encounter some sort of insight. Whenever you follow this feeling, it's like you'll come to realize something in the month of May that you wouldn't have realized otherwise if you didn't follow the white rabbit, if you didn't follow the joy, if you didn't follow your curiosity. Really interesting. And with the Temperance card here, I feel like you're being encouraged to nurture yourself, care for yourself, not forget to fill your own cup up. And I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of emotional fulfillment. You have the wish come true for you, that what you will be encountering in the month of May is a wish come true, emotional fulfillment. You just have to free yourself. Really interesting. Really interesting. We're going to go ahead and end with some advice and guidance for you, using the Animal Oracle deck. And we're going to read it out of the book. And your spirit guides are saying showing up is the hardest part. It's like when you have that momentum of being in this insecurity and in this self-doubt and of being embarrassed of yourself and feeling guilt and shame, that's what you are creating in your reality. And it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of determination to show up and stop that like flow of momentum, because that's what has been building momentum. But once you stop that, once you show up for yourself, once you speak up, once you connect with others, once you enjoy what is meant to be enjoyed, it's like then that will begin to build momentum for you, and you will have a lot of desire and passion that you're meant to follow in the month of May. Spirit guides of love and light. I feel like meditating and watching your thoughts pass would be very helpful for you. Your spirit guides are saying, imagine when you see a thought come up when you're meditating, put that thought on a leaf and send that leaf down a river and watch it go down the river. And then when another thought comes up, put that thought on a leaf and send that thought down a river. And it will help you become more aware of the things that pass through your mind. That's the practice of meditation. That's the practice of mindfulness. It helps you become more aware of the things that you're thinking. And your spirit guides are saying, they're bringing me back to this fact. I think it was like, you have over like 900,000 thoughts a day. And a lot of those thoughts are unconscious, things that were programmed in you in childhood. And I saw 2222 on the clock timer, so that could be significant for you. But when you become aware of your thoughts, you can change your thoughts, which changes your beliefs, which changes your reality. Spirit guides of love and light, can you please get some advice and guidance for pile number 2? Your spirit guides are saying you're very protected in the month of May as well. You have a lot of angels around you, a lot of spirit guides, passed on loved ones as well, encouraging you to find the joy. We're going to read this card out of the book for you. Life is speeding up, the antelope spirit. Number 2, again, wasn't I mentioning 2222? 2 could be a significant number for you in the month of May. So this says, when antelope spirit rushes into your life, you're being reminded of the quickening of your personal evolution as a powerful co-creator. You are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving, set your intentions, and take action toward making your dreams real. There is an intensity you can feel, and it's important to take advantage of this energy right now. If you have a plan for your career or financial abundance, now is the time to step it up. If you're asking about a relationship, make the first move. Just know that the intentions you have set in motion are coming together now at warp speed. Stay alert and keep up. Things are getting interesting when antelope spirit calls you to move quickly. Very interesting. I feel like that's all I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please comment, please give me a like, and please subscribe to the channel. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye. Hello. If you chose pile number 3 with the red troll doll, this is your reading. So I was feeling a couple of messages coming up for you. I feel like 000 could be a very significant number for you in the month of May. And I also feel like your root chakra is really being highlighted. Maybe listening to root chakra meditation or frequency, or just repeating things like I am safe, I'm exactly where I need to be, I belong here and now. And I'm seeing a bird just kind of like prancing around outside. I feel like your spirit guides could also be encouraging you to dance, get in touch with your body, move your body, ground, walk outside on the ground. Let's go ahead and look at your oracle cards for the energy around you. So we have the turtle. And I'm hearing that song, I think it's a Miley Cyrus song, maybe called The Climb. He says like something like it's all about the climb. Never know how long it'll take to get there, or something like that. I can't remember the exact song, but I saw somebody climbing up a mountain and singing that song. I feel like in the month of May, you could really be working towards something, and it's like I'm seeing somebody with a block slowly chipping away and creating something out of nothing. So you could be really trying to manifest something in the month of May. Your spirit guides are saying slow and steady wins the race. I also feel like travel is something that's highlighted for you. You could really be called to go to a certain place. Your spirit guides are saying take that trip, book that trip. If there's something that you've been thinking about doing or a place you've been thinking about going, your spirit guides are saying say yes to adventure. Let's see what else we have. So we have the artiste, the artist. Light attributes, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Shadow attributes, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. Coming through as the energy surrounding you in the month of May. We have 9th house faith and banana dragon gather. So again, that message of travel is coming up. If you've been thinking about taking a trip, traveling somewhere, this doesn't even have to be anywhere far. If there's a place an hour from you that you've been thinking about going, your spirit guides are saying to go. And then 33, this is also the number of creativity. I'm gonna move your doll up a little bit. Oh, actually, yeah, there we go. And then we have gather, banana. I feel like comedy is being really highlighted for you. With this, I was seeing artiste, and then banana, nana, 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 Batman. I don't know why I just heard that. Some of you guys could be really into Batman, but I feel like your spirit guides are encouraging you to laugh, or the energy of fun, lightheartedness, playfulness is around you in the month of May. And I also feel like higher education is something that's being highlighted. You could be maybe graduating in the month of May, or maybe thinking about going back to college. That's something that's also coming through. And the 9th house is ruled by Sagittarius, and I feel this message of freedom. I feel like you could be freeing yourself from something, and actually going after what you want to go after in the month of May. I feel like your friends are also highlighted. You could be encouraged to hang out with people, or maybe discover a new group of friends, or go to places. I'm seeing like an outdoor bar for some reason. A place where you can bring your animals. I don't know if you have a place like this in your town, but that's something that's coming through. I want to look at the turtle in the book really quick and see exactly what it says. I do feel this very like distracted energy in your group, and I feel like it could be very easy for you to become distracted. I feel like your spirit guides are saying to balance work and play, and this message of slow and steady, to keep taking steps towards your goals, baby steps. Remember to have fun, remember to hang out with friends and let loose, but don't let the distractions overtake the goal or the project that you're working on, is something that's coming through. Your spirit guides are saying it's very important to hang out with people and listen to other people, other people's ideas, other people's perspectives, you know, laugh and have fun, but also remember your responsibilities. Really interesting. I want to see what the turtle says. I feel like also in the month of May, you could have this tendency to maybe overindulge. Your spirit guides want you to practice boundaries when it comes to, you know, not overindulging is something. I'm just seeing somebody like continuing to eat and eat and eat and eat even if they're full, or to drink and drink and drink even if they've already, you know, kind of overdone it. That's something that's coming through. And I just keep having this feeling like I'm being like I'm floating, like I'm lifting out of the air. I feel like you're in the month of May, you could be very in your head, very in your thoughts, or just very in this like not very grounded energy is something that's coming through. And I think that's why you chose the color red, why you were attracted to the red troll doll, because you're being encouraged to ground. And I just saw 654 on the clock timer. So you're really being encouraged to really ground in your body, ground in the present moment. I feel like you could be encouraged to really plant your feet on the ground, feel the energy of your feet, and also really focusing on the energy of your root chakra. So the turtle says, ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It says, it's wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. I feel like you could be really good at giving advice to people in the month of May as well. And I also feel like a lot of people are going to be really attracted to the things that you say. And I'm seeing almost like this prophet type energy. I'm seeing, I think it's Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda. He is represented by the turtle. This like ancient wisdom, this ancient knowledge, but you have such this playful, lighthearted energy around you in the month of May. I feel like you could be making a lot of people laugh. And I feel like you're almost like setting some sort of trend in the month of May as well. And you're inspiring those around you through not only the things you do, but the things you say and how you actually portray yourself. And your spirit guides are showing me like an avatar in a game where you like pick their clothes. I feel like you could maybe be changing your style in the month of May or drawn toward a new type of fashion. That's something that's also coming through, or maybe changing your hair or the way you do your makeup. I feel like you're in this very like inventive type energy as well with the artist here, where you're wanting to create or discover new aspects of your personality. That's something that's coming through. So this says, for the turtle spirit, to bring into balance, go on an adventure. When out of balance, you may slow down to a halt. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. So that message of adventure again, if you've been feeling called to travel or take a trip to a place, your spirit guides are really encouraging you to do so. To set aside the money, to make a plan, and start taking actions and steps toward achieving this goal or this plan of taking a vacation or taking a trip. Because I feel like wherever you go, you will learn something very valuable at this place that you won't necessarily learn if you stay in the same place you are. It's like I keep seeing the scene from the Wizards of Waverly Place movie where they go on that trip, they go on that journey, on that adventure. And I'm specifically seeing, I think in the beginning they weren't going to go or something like that. They ended up going, and Alex like learns this really valuable lesson about family, about life. I feel like you're learning something in the month of May with the 9th house here. This could have to do with your spiritual beliefs. This could have to do with a religion of some sort, or this could just have to do with higher education. You could be doing a lot of like learning or studying in the month of May as well. And I'm specifically seeing palmistry as well. You could really get into a new hobby, something that has to do with the occult. Let's go ahead and look at and I just saw 1111 on the clock timer, so you could be seeing that number. Really good month for you. I feel like you're going to be learning a lot. You're going to be growing, evolving in a new way, and discovering new parts of your personality is something that's coming through. You could be discovering new parts of your personality through other people. Certain things that other people do, say, or maybe how they dress could inspire you, and you may want to follow it or build upon that is something that's coming through as well. And I feel just this lighthearted, playful, loving energy around you. Spirit guides of love and light. I'm also seeing maybe you doing something that you used to enjoy in childhood. I feel like you could be connecting more with your inner child in the month of May. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 3 encounter in the month of May? these are all of your cards. Okay, so we have the Ace of Coins that flipped out. I feel like it's almost like I'm seeing the beginning of a journey. And I'm seeing that scene. I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I've seen the beginning. But it's like in the beginning, I think, doesn't Gandalf knock on Frodo's door? And that's like the beginning of an adventure. I'm seeing that scene. There could be a friend or somebody in your life who may be like, hey, let's take this trip. Let's take this vacation. Let's go to this certain place. It's almost like the universe is pushing that person to reach out to you because you are meant to go on this adventure. You are meant to go on this journey. And then we have the Three of Spears, the Three of Wands. Ships setting out to sail. And I'm hearing that song, da 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 da, sail. Blame it on my ADD, baby. I feel such this like unfocused energy. Maybe you struggle with ADD, ADHD, your thoughts being all over the place. I feel like you're giving almost this like Tigger from Winnie the Pooh energy where he's just like bouncing everywhere. And it's very hard for me to almost like connect to the messages for your month of May because I just feel that such this like chaotic energy of me like wanting to sing songs and wanting to quote movies, and then there's this and this and this. And I just feel such this like chaotic energy. Let's see, we have the Seven of Coins coming through. We have the Five of Cups, the Hermit, and the Tower. What will pile number 3 encounter in the month of May? I feel with the Hermit coming out, you could be doing a lot of introspection, a lot of discovery on your own or self-discovery. I also feel like you could be connecting deeper to your intuition, or your psychic gifts could be coming stronger in the month of May as well. Again, there's that message of the journey coming through. I feel like you're starting a new phase, you're starting a new chapter in the month of May. I feel like this solar eclipse that recently happened could have been very powerful for you in clearing out an old chapter and ending something in your life. And it's like that's why I was seeing 0 at the beginning of your pile, because 0 is the card of the Fool. It's the beginning of a journey. It's the beginning of a new phase in your life. And that's what I feel like May is for you, the beginning of a new phase in your life. You could be planting seeds on something that you want to do, achieve. Maybe it's a relationship you want in your life. Maybe it's certain connections you want to build. This could also have to do with career, taking steps towards your career, pursuing your passion, pursuing your dream in the month of May. I feel like you could be in the beginning stages and you're being asked to be patient with this journey. And then we have the Tower. Why is the Tower here for the month of May? Your spirit guides are saying there's some sort of ending that could be happening in your life in the month of May that is divinely guided, that the universe has orchestrated. And it's like, again, I'm seeing that, that movie, Wizards of Waverly Place, with Alex. They go on this journey, and it's like, she had everything, she had the family, she had the family vacation, but she still wasn't happy. And she had to lose her family. She had to watch them forget their memories and forget who she was and disappear. in order to realize the value of her family. Something that's coming through. I feel like you're learning some sort of lesson in the month of May. Very valuable to your growth, valuable to your journey. And this could have to do with a loss of some sort. I want to see more information. Why is the Five of Cups here? Spirit guides of love and light. Why is the Five of Cups here for pile number 3? The Empress. Interesting. Your spirit guides are saying, what is meant for you will not pass you. And if things leave your life, it's because it's not meant for you at this time. You're meant to be in this period of receiving insight, receiving guidance, receiving wisdom from the universe, from the people around you. You're in this period of learning in the month of May, and you're meant to be observing what's going on around you and almost like analyzing and discovering deeper truths, deeper wisdom to the things that are happening in your life. I want to draw a clarifier for the Tower. Spirit guides of love and light. Why is the Tower here for pile number 3? Okay. We have Justice and the Nine of Spears. So this is the Nine of Wands. Interesting. It's that message I was saying, divine guidance, the universe orchestrating something in your life or dissolving something in your life that's meant to be, that's meant to happen. It's like, and it's interesting because the Justice card here is represented by Ned Stark in the Game of Thrones, and he, if you've ever seen Game of Thrones, he passes away in the very beginning. It's like the catalyst that, enacts this whole story. That's exactly what's happening for you in the month of May. It's like something is coming to an end, maybe at the beginning of May, maybe at the end of April. Something is changing in your life that's like starting you on this journey. And I keep seeing that image of Gandalf knocking on Frodo's door in the very beginning of Lord of the Rings. It's like the universe calling you to action, telling you, okay, it's time. It's time for you to start this new journey. It's time for you to start this new adventure in the month of May. I love this. But it could feel like a loss is something that your spirit guides are saying, blessings in disguise, only good things happen to me. So when this feeling of loss does arise, you could maybe view it as a negative or why is this happening to me? But it's because this thing had to end in order for something new to come into your life. I'm seeing, it's like the message of you have to clear out the old in order to welcome the new. And I feel like that's what's happening in your life. There could be something that was no longer serving you, that the universe is clearing out, destroying, letting come to an end in order for you to start this new chapter. Oh, I love this. I love this for you guys. There could be a lot of work involved. I feel like it's a lot of inner work though, a lot of inner release, a lot of inner surrender. And I feel like it's going to allow for some sort of change to happen into your life. But I feel like physically you could actually be going on some sort of journey, some sort of trip, some sort of adventure that the universe is almost like putting in your lab. I feel like you could have a lot of Sagittarius in your chart or something happening with your Jupiter. Right now, a certain Jupiter transit. But I feel like it's this energy of expansion, of growth that's happening for you in the month of May. This could have to do with your psychic gifts and abilities with the Hermit here. This could have to do with your physical abundance with the Seven of Coins here, your financial abundance, your financial situation. You could be maybe getting a new job or getting into a new relationship or encountering new friends in the month of April. Your spirit guides are saying keep moving forward. Oh my gosh. And go with the flow. I just saw there was a bird just floating like right outside my window. just like literally with its beak like touching the glass. That was crazy. I feel like you could have a lot of synchronicities in the month of May, a lot of coincidences, a lot of things that happen that you may think, wow, that's so weird that that happened. Your spirit guides are saying there's no such thing as coincidences. Anything that happens in your month, in your life in the month of May, in your life in the month of May is divinely orchestrated, and the universe is putting into play. It's like I'm seeing somebody knock over a bunch of dominoes, and it's like this domino effect. Really interesting. Very, very powerful. I feel like you will go through some sort of transformation, some sort of change throughout the month of May, but it's going to be very beneficial for you in your life's journey, in your journey of evolution. A lot of big changes. You have the Hermit and the Tower and the Empress. These are all major arcana cards. These are major life events for you in the month of May. I feel like this has to do with your purpose. Why you are here is what your spirit guides are saying. What you are meant to do, what you are meant to be doing. You are supposed to learn something first and receive the information, receive the guidance, and trust what you receive. Really interesting. Really interesting. And it's like, I feel like this could come through some sort of loss. It's like I'm seeing the image of something leaving your life that maybe in the moment that it leaves, you think, oh, why did this happen to me? I don't understand why bad things are happening to me. But your spirit guides want you to remember that only good things happen to me. And because that thing left your life, you are able to grow and evolve in a new direction. That this thing or this person or whatever this is was limiting you in some sort of way that you may not have consciously realized. But when it leaves, it's like you are able to evolve and grow and become the person that you're meant to become. I feel like this is very fated. I feel like this has something to do with fate, destiny, and I feel like maybe looking into like your horoscope or like going on YouTube and looking up, you know, a May astrology forecast or something like this, or the eclipse astrology forecast, because I feel like this has to do with the energy of the eclipse that happened. I think it happened April 20th, 21st to May 5th. I feel like this is a significant time for you. We're going to go ahead and end with some advice and guidance from this animal spirit deck. I'm going to read out of the book, and I've already shuffled the cards. Spirit guides of love and light. Please get some advice and guidance for pile number 3. I just feel this, I keep feeling this, like you're on a hero's journey is something that's coming through. You're starting a new journey, a new phase in your life. Please get some advice and guidance for pile number 3, please. Okay, so we have Nothing is Wasted, the Vulture Spirit in reverse. I'm going to read this card out of the book. And look at that, on the back of the deck, we have Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith. I feel like your spirit guides may have been sending you signs, sending you messages saying, take a leap of faith. Jump in the direction that you've been wanting to jump. Go where you've been wanting to go. Go where you've been feeling called to go. Okay. Let's see. So, your advice and guidance for the month of May. Do you wish you could run away from your past or deny your mistakes? Not so fast, says Vulture Spirit. You have gained something valuable from the experience. Let your grief or anger move through you, and soon your emotions will transform, for you will come to see that you have learned and grown. The alchemy of transformation is a gift from Spirit, so never disown what embarrassed, disappointed, or shamed you. It will soon be a source of great wisdom and strength as you work with the magic that allows miracles to be created out of sadness and beauty to arise from ugliness. Vulture Spirit wants you to know that you embody beauty, and the alchemical transformation of the past is happening already. Hang in there. You are so loved, and so much beauty is waiting to come out of all of this. Wow. So that is all I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like. Please comment down below and let me know if this resonated. And please subscribe to my channel. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye.